Now, what do you do with that information? What do you do with that information? Let me tell you, we're at a tipping point, and you need to wake your neighbors up right now. And if they won't wake up, move on. We're at a tipping point. You know it and I know it. This cannot last forever. The corruption is only getting worse. It's going to start snowballing. The loss of your voice. Can they listen to you less in Washington? No. If they listen to you less than they listen now, what power do you have left? No. I want you to... Look, I don't tell you these things. I don't tell you these things because I think they're popular. I'm a fan of Ronald Reagan. Yeah. I love Ronald Reagan. Yeah. And the thing I loved about Ronald Reagan was I always felt that he was telling me the truth. And I always thought that he treated me like an adult, even though I was a kid at the time. And I also always felt that there was hope on the other side. So as I tell you these things, know that there is hope on the other side, but we are about to walk through a wall of fire. We are about to be baptized through fire. It's because we weren't protecting liberty. But let me tell you the choice that we have ahead of us. I see America as the people on a boat. The boat is the Titanic. We've had a crew and a captain who took this ship and rammed her right upside the iceberg. She's been taken in water for a while. All the while, the captains and the crews have been coming and going, and they've been saying, don't worry, it's the Titanic, it's unsinkable. Then we elected a new captain and crew, and they took that thing and they backed it up, and now they're ramming it into the iceberg. Now they're taking this ship and they're taking it in there with health care and cap and trade and stimulus. They're doing the same amount of damage that all the other crews did, just faster. All the while, they're telling all the passengers, you go ahead, go back into your stateroom, everything's fine. You go ahead and get into the salon, there's some drinks up there for you. You go listen to the music, everything's fine. Let me tell you something. Each and every one of us are here because we're wide awake. Each and every one of us are a passenger on this ship, and it's our damn ship. We're passengers on this ship. And all those people can stay in the salon. They can stay in their staterooms. But we've been standing out on the deck saying, wow, the water is coming up. I think this ship is sinking. We're in trouble. So I'm here to ask you. I'm going to outline a plan. It is time for us to build the lifeboats because the ship is sinking. But here's the important part. The White Star Line doesn't matter. The ship itself doesn't matter. The passengers and the ideas of the Constitution and freedom, that's what matters. Get into the lifeboat! We can rebuild the ship. We can rebuild another ship. America has never, ever had a problem conquering any problem. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is the biggest financial problem the world has ever seen. We're Americans. I have to tell you, first of all, are there any 912ers here? Oh, you angry, angry people.
Well, you're a maniac, man.
I started the 912 group because a guy called in and he said exactly what I felt, and I think what everybody else here felt 6-8 months ago. Holy cow, is it just me? And I said, don't you give up. Don't you give up, don't you unplug. You're not alone. And so I asked you to reach out to your neighbors and connect. Make sure people know there's no way. Well, the New York Times will say there were about 40 people here. There's no way that you leave here thinking I'm alone. It's just me.